Now, I have a problem. I know this whole shit was to villainize Diddy, and that's fine. It was a hit piece. And that's why he's suing them for 100 mil or whatever it is. No problem. But one, I'll be sure contradicted himself. He said we wasn't homies. We were borderline associates. I wasn't really his mans or nothing. Then when they get to the part where Kim Porter leaves him and goes with Diddy, he says, in the hood, we got a thing. I can't remember the exact quote, but he says, if you my brother, my ex is off limits. Nigga, you just said y'all niggas is not cool.
Okay, but I took that to mean that, yeah, like they weren't friends like that, but they did.
Then that's it.
Hold on. But they did work together, and they did have let me finish. They did have a working relationship. It seemed to be a good working relationship up to that point.
That's not, I'll be sure made it seem. He said he was just around. In the beginning, he says he was just around at Uptown. He was cool with some people, but not with me. He was cool with them.
Okay, well then maybe I'm
even when he says the story of Diddy coming in the session, he says, I'm in a session with Kim and our baby, Quincy, and Diddy just comes in the session like, nigga, why are you here? It wasn't boys.
They weren't boys,
dunnies.
But I guess for him it was like we knew each other, like, and you walked into us. No, but think about it. All right, I'm not going to defend Diddy for walking into the studio and seeing a man with his girl and his baby and trying to take the girl away from him.
I'm not defending Diddy either. I'm not defending Diddy either. What I'm saying is, I'll be sure contradicted himself. That's what I'm saying. I'm not defending Diddy. I'm saying we got a clip of you saying we were barely associates. Then in the next moment, you say, if we're brothers, my ex is off limits. It can't be both. Either you are barely associates and you were not cool, or you were brothers. Pick a side. That's number one. Number two, my bigger problem is that we often villainize the person who, quote unquote, took our significant other, instead of villainizing your significant other. Now, are there rare circumstances? I'm sorry?
I said I agree. I said that to you off pod. I also just think that, again, in context, Diddy is a menace. So
Diddy's foul, and that's fine. So I'm not defending
Diddy.
Everything
he's done now looks even more crazy.
Absolutely, but let's not forget that this nigga had a newborn baby with Kim Porter, and that was his lady. So let's just be honest here. And you can have a shrine of Kim Porter in your house if you want. That's your business, I'll be sure. But let's talk a little bit about the woman who left you and got with the next hotter nigga. I'm sick of niggas always, and women do the same thing. Women will say, oh, that bitch took my man. She's a piece of shit, and do all the next stuff that they do. But they won't talk about the nigga. The nigga's a piece of shit too, because he was with you and got with this other chick. Very often, we blame the other person and not the person we have a commitment with. You had a commitment with Kim Porter. You need to blame Kim Porter. Kim Porter said, fuck you, me and the baby are out. Kim Porter allowed rumors to circulate for years that Quincy was adopted by Diddy. That is on Kim Porter, my nigga. That is on the lady you got pictures of on your wall in the crib. That's on her. Is Diddy foul? Yes. But you know who's more foul in that instance? Kim Porter. I'm sorry. Truth is truth. The person you are committed to has an obligation and a responsibility. And too often we allow them to be completely ignored so we can aim at the next person, man, woman, whatever. I guess that's not the person who owes you shit. Yes, there are instances where, yes, if my close friend, quote unquote, steals my lady, yes, I got a problem with them too. But still, the person who's more foul is the person who has a commitment to you. Because they are saying fuck you and that commitment and your trust and all these other things that are supposed to be part of the unification of the two of you. Kim Porter was foul. That's what I'm saying in short.
No, I know. And I guess the reason why I guess the reason why nobody's really focused on that is because
Diddy's a monster. I got it.
Oh no, I was gonna say because Kim Porter is no longer with us.
Well, we got to hear about her in both docs, but in neither
No,
doc did anybody say, hey, man, she was fucked up for what she did.
well, because
People said Diddy gets what he wants. He wasn't going to give up until he got her. But dog, she did some foul shit. Listen, I've done foul shit too. When I pass, they're going to say I did foul shit. It's cool. We all do foul shit. I just want niggas to recognize that Kim Porter did some foul shit.
I understand that. I just think that that's why nobody's focusing on that, because she's not around to defend herself, and she's passed away. And now the way she's being discussed is because I'll Be Sure is alleging things about her death. So I think that's why ain't nobody thinking about how they met anymore. I think that ship sailed. And again, I'm not saying that you're wrong, because
I mean, I'll Be Sure was saying he stole my family. And not those words, but in more words than that. He's saying he stole my family. No, nigga, your family left.
I think it was a little bit of both. But yes. I think it was a little bit of both. And the reason I say it was a little bit of both, because if a man walks into a studio with you, your girl, and your baby sitting in there, and turns to your girl and is like, I'm gonna get you one way or another, that man set out to take your girl from you. And that is why Diddy is also, I think, just as wrong, because he didn't walk into this he didn't accidentally fall in love with her. He sought her out.
He's foul. He's foul. But Kim Porter is more
Sought her
foul.
out, and then would continue to seek women out in different ways over time, allegedly.
Oh yeah,
he sought her out.
Cassie was with Ryan Leslie,
And people are saying that, and it seems to always have been said that Kim Porter did not. There is no evidence of any abuse, but we really don't know.
All right, well, that's a different topic. I'm just talking about the left you part.
I don't think it's a different topic, because if you're talking about someone who grooms,
Kim Porter was an adult. She won 20. She won 19.
oh, are only minors, you can only groom minors?
Grooming is a term specifically for minors, yes.
Okay.
How old was Kim Porter when she met Diddy? Oh, okay, maybe not. The thing that immediately popped up said late teens or early 20s. Well, is that true? What website is this from? Because the doc didn't say that.
Everything that I see here, I just Googled grooming. Grooming doesn't only apply to children, it also applies to adults. It's just a different type of grooming.
All right.
I'm only saying that, and I don't know that she was groomed. I'm just saying this is a person who is being accused of grooming. So I don't know. I hate this stuff. Cause I don't know. Like there's so many variables that are unknown. And again, Kim Porter has never come out and said the things that we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And she's no longer around to corroborate or disprove anything either.
I just think we need to focus on the person we're committed to when these things happen. I have been in a situation where I broke up with, where me and a person I was with broke up, and they started fucking somebody I knew. And everybody was telling me, hey man, you should be mad at that guy. And I said, why? We're not close friends. Do we have a relationship? Sure. But that's not the person who's foul here. If we're going to choose a person for me to be mad at, it's the person who started fucking a guy I know.
I agree with you. I've never disagreed with you saying that. In fact, like I said it to you off pod. I was like, but what about the fact that she left her family?
Right.
I said that. I'm not in disagreement with that, but I think that there's something larger happening. When you put things into context, it's not just the thing anymore. It's a bunch of things. And that's why I'm trying to look at the bigger picture when it comes to what I'll Be Sure is saying and the pattern of behavior that Diddy has allegedly displayed. When you start piecing all those things together, maybe the story doesn't seem so straightforward anymore, is all I'm saying. And I don't know, because again, she has never said. So maybe it was as you're saying, where she was just like, well, he's the guy making all the money, and he's the popular
Listen,
guy, and
she wanted to take that,
because
and she left.
because some people do feel that way. Some people
Yeah.
will find someone better and they will leave the person they're with.
It's called monkey bars. You hold on to one until you can swing to the next.
I've never heard that term before.
An old comedian said it.
Okay.
It's the monkey bar. Sometimes that's what you do. You hold on to one just long enough till you could swing to the next. And once you got that one, you let go and you come back here.
It makes perfect sense. I just have never heard it before. But yeah.
Sorry, but that's what she did. And maybe everything that was after that, maybe there was foul play, maybe there wasn't. I don't know. I'm only speaking about the inception of the relationship.
Okay. I hear you. I'm not, like I said, I had questions about it too. But I don't know. I don't know. There's so much other stuff.
Yes, there is.